welcome to Fnaf 2! Now, you may be wondering, whatever happened to Night 6? Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I personally like this one much more than the first one. Although I do think that there are some dumb things here. By the way, ignore those plushies. Just a sign of my absolute amazingness and how good I am.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seem to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on, and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quartz modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
So yeah, now to stop these guys from getting in our office here, he's gonna be like right here. Yep. Now to stop these guys from getting in our office, we have a mask. Just giving the night guard a little Freddy Fazbear head. What could possibly go wrong? No chance of suffocating. One part of me really wants to say that was a thing in the original. Hey, I've never actually seen him here before. We'd probably be a bit concerned. Hello, chica! Hello. This is a bit scary. Ooh, Freddy's coming out to play. Hello, Mr. Fred. Anyway, we aren't really in any sort of danger. Ooh, hello. Anyway, our friend over there will leave if we stay like this for a little while. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Ah, dearhead, you should be gone. Now, was that noise them leaving or coming in? Anyway, it's like the phone man said, there's nothing to worry about. And unfortunately, this game is a lot more predictable, and it's a lot less scary as it goes on. It just becomes more of like a formula, and you feel more mad when you lose than actually scared. Who's coming out here? Chica. No. Our friends don't. No, those friends don't want to come up to play. Right here. Yep. Oh, still in the vent. Just gonna sit there. Anyway, the thing I'm doing here with the mask is it's just overall the best way to deal with this. Oh, there, we won. Yeah, it's a lot better to flip it down and put the mask up immediately. Then it's good to get into that little pattern before getting into the other nights. Ooh, night 3 is when things get really serious. But right now, things are gonna be pretty easy. Anyway, just like Fnaf 1, where there's only some...
See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now, I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. Those are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Ooh, lore. I completely lost track of what I was talking about before. Anyway, so our 3 new little friends here that we get introduced to on this night. We got, Fat... Ooh, is he gone? Is that what's happening here?
Hello?
Okay, no, he certainly is. I forgot to go into Do Not Disturb. I am very sorry about that. I will have to remember that one. Oh, hello, Mangle. And by the way, if anyone is wondering, the game, I think the game's source code was found recently, and with what actually messes with them, and I could be wrong about this. It could just be misinformation from a while ago that I'm remembering, or I'm thinking of the Fnaf 1 source code leaks. But apparently there was a thing. It's like the lights don't actually work or disorientate the those new guys. But one thing I am going to mention is you might have noticed that new friend here on camera 11. There you are. So him, or her, there isn't exactly a, there they are again. There isn't exactly a common consensus on what that thing is. But, you know, it's just the mangle. Basically, actually, secret tip here, you don't actually need to look at the right side of the screen here. It's really not necessary, because Toy Bonnie and basically when you put the mask on, Toy Bonnie will do a little animation of coming in front of you, and after he does that, then let me think about this again. Okay, so Toy Bonnie does a little animation when he's in the vent, and Mangle over here will make some radio static noise when she's in the vent. I think the common consensus on that is that Mangle is a she, so I'm gonna live under that. Anyway, oh, hi, Toy Bonnie. Yeah. And Mangle will make like a radio static noise when she's in the room, and then you'll know when she's gone. Low battery, no! Hello, Foxy. But yeah, you really don't need to look on the right side. In reality, it's just quite a waste of time, although it does make me feel a lot better and more secure. Plus, I think Toy Bonnie can be a bit delayed there. So, you know, I could be wrong on that. In reality, though, it's probably just a better strat to not look at the right vent at all. Balloon Boy's also one that stresses me out. Basically what he does is he doesn't kill you, he'll take away your torch batteries. And because he'll take away the batteries to your torch, then you can't deal with Foxy, who gets very rampant. Speaking of Foxy, the night's almost over, so I should probably talk about him a little bit. So Foxy over here, he gets turned away by the light. Just flash it a few times, and you'll be gone. Another thing I should mention is if you get the game, what I just remembered, if you get the game on the mobile Play Store, if you get that on the Play Store, Mango won't make her static noises, and Toy Bonnie won't do the little animation. You also won't get these cutscenes. I have a modified version of the game on mobile, which is why I have all this stuff. So, yeah, should have mentioned that earlier. Anyway, yeah, he'll probably be fine. Does like someone come in front of us here, or am I thinking of I don't think it's on us.